Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Atlanta Hawks. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. You look at Atlanta. Things going their way so far in this season right now, and nothing tips off.
Thank you, Kevin. Well,
clearly a special team and a special twosome.
Here we
David,
go.
thank you. And it's the Hawks to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young is out there with Austin. And it's Capella in at the pivot, manning the middle. Simmons on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can, and just getting on the same page takes some time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
And here's Austin, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. And Embiid with the block. And there's a whistle that goes on Z. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so Green will bring it up for the 76ers. Simmons against Young. There's the pass to Embiid. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
Hey, he's got the full toolkit defensively now. It's Capella's specialty. That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Austin, the pass to Capella. And stolen by Harris. Outside Curry. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Here's Austin, and the dunk by Austin.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. That shot off the mark. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Outside, Green. Passes it to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. Embiid, no good. The Hawks trailing. Here's Austin. And the 3-ball is good. Austin's got 7 points in the game.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Curry passes to Embiid. Feeds it to Simmons. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Curry on the wing. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. He has 5. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Young. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Here's Curry. That one misses. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Austin with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Young, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers and
The 76ers will go for a different look. The 76ers trail by 3. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Clint Capella. Bogdanovich is out there with Hunter. And it's Young, and it's Austin, and it's shooting guard. Here's Simmons, the offensive rebound. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Curry against Bogdanovich. Embiid the screen. And Curry, here we go. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
Austin, the pass to Young. Basket, good.
Trae Young.
And now an 8-point Hawks lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Simmons.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Austin dishes to Hunter. Austin with it. Simmons is there. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Hawks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 6. At the top of the key, Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Green fires from way outside. No good from outside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Capella. Capella with a screen on Curry. Austin kicks to Young. Here's Capella. Now here's Austin, guarded by Curry. And the rejection by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
The 76ers trail by 11. Maxey passes to Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Austin kicks to Hunter. The pass to Austin. Young, a screen on Embiid. It's tipped. Fast break, here they come. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. No good. To the inside. Young takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Young's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks. Here's Simmons. Now Embiid. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And stolen by Hunter. And here's Young from the arc. Young, a screen. Austin, the pass to Young. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
76ers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And Philadelphia calls time here. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive in the league.
Lou Williams is checked in for Atlanta. Simmons. Back to Simmons. To Embiid. 5 on the clock. Launches it. The 76ers with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the 76ers with some changes. Tobias Harris is checked in for Ben Simmons. And Thibault subbed in for Seth.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50, you're doing something right.
Passes it to Harris. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Screened by Young. Down low. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Harris outside. Pass to Korkmaz. A 3-pointer off the mark. Atlanta leading by 20. Austin with it. He's got 16. That's tipped and stolen by Thibault. And there's a whistle that goes on Z. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
And here now is Thibault. The pass to Maxey. Now here's Drummond.
trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Philadelphia with the ball. Going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harris passes to Maxey. They need this. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Korkmaz has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
All right, fans, on your feet, make some noise. Who wants a shirt? Fans, your Sixers dance team.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks came into 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen two top players battling mano a mano.
Yeah, man, this is what we were hoping for. The two alpha dogs are squaring off. And when the team leaders are staring each other down, there's extra pride in life. They're bringing out the best of each other. Down, boy, down.
And taking a glance now at this game, right now it's a big-time lead for the Atlanta Hawks. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Z.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Simmons in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Embiid dishes to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Embiid. Simmons trying to get open. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Simmons.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Screen by Young. Now here's Austin. 18 points for him. And he drives in. And the dunk by Austin.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Simmons passes to Green. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. From 15 feet away, Hunter grabs the miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Austin, the pass to Young. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Young, a screen on Curry. Pass to Young, and stolen by Simmons. Here's Curry. It's deflected. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Inside. Shots good from Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Passes to Harris. Curry kicks to Harris. Back to Curry from downtown. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Austin, guarded by Kerr. Down low, and stolen by Simmons. Here he goes. Here's Embiid, and he banks in the layup. Embiid's got 9 points.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Pass to Austin. Back to Young. Outside Collins. Now here's Austin, guarded by Kerr. And the dunk by Austin.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
All right, coming up to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team.
A moment now to see the numbers for Capella. Coming off a terrific season. First in rebounding, third in blocks. And he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Embiid against Capella. Embiid, no good. The Hawks leading by 22. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Young's shot is good.
Every game you expect Young to have some scoring bursts, but tonight he has been on auto drive.
Outside Green. Here's Harris. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Screen by Capella. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Austin.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Simmons finds Harris. Just 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Embiid. Second chance shot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Austin. 24 points for him. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Can't be too aggressive when guarding Seth Curry because he's good at attacking and drawing fouls.
Philadelphia shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Bogdan Bogdanovic, DeAndre Hunter out there with John Collins. Then it's Austin, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. To the middle, here's Collins, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Lays it up off the glass. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Precision passer Curry also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And Austin Austin slams it home.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And there's a whistle that goes on Z. That will be foul number 5 on him.
So one more, and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gorgie Dangs checked in for John Collins. Okongwu comes in for Hunter. And it's Reddish in for Bogdanovich. Here's Joe. 6 to shoot. Pass to Niang. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Austin, and the dunk by Austin.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Springer, defended by Young. Springer, the pass to Austin. And now here comes Young, leading the break. And Reddish with the slam.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Passes it to Joe. And stolen by Jang. And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. Now here's Austin. He's covered closely. Back to Young. Again, the Hawks score.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Here's Springer, defended by Young. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Austin, and the dunk by Austin.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Jang with the screen for Austin. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of competence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But man, I can tell you, I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Reed, a screen on right. Jang is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
On defense, Atlanta. Here's Niang over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Joe passes to Reed. Right wing. Here's Niang. And it's blocked by O'Connor. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at that matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that basketball in a short amount of time. Really takes a toll.
And Zhang kicks to Austin. To the right side. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer. Nothing here in this quarter alone.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Joe Good.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Pass to Zhang. He kicks Austin. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin. And I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Fires the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Springer. Kicks it to Reed. Springer, the pass to Joe. Off target, 3. Atlanta's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. It's Austin. Defense right on him. In the corner, it's Zhang. And the pass to Austin. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Austin's got 40 points.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Joe. The 76ers with another miss. They double him with Green. Austin, the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Assist from
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver, just served him up.
Now here's Austin, guarded by Green. Austin kicks to Zhang. Reed with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's stolen by Austin. They double him with Green. Here's Reddish. They grab their own miss. Now here's Austin, guarded by Green. Right from outside. The rebound by Niang. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
With the drive, Austin, the pass. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Atlanta.
This was a team performing to its capability. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Danilo, transition, big for your team. I assume that was a big focus.
Yes, we want to run, and that's what we have to do every time. So that's what we did, and we played a great game.
Gallo, thanks very much. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Z.